Good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Bojan Petreski. Today is May 10th, 2022. This is the 3D market commentary for today. The disclaimer is running there for your use and your protection, your understanding that this is for educational and instructional purposes only. And we'll be getting started in just a few short seconds here. Just want to make sure that everything is running okay, and it looks like we are all set. All right, let's go ahead and get started. This is what the 3D market commentary would look like in your inbox Monday through Friday. Every day the market is open. We call it a three-dimensional, a 3D market commentary because we utilize a three-dimensional approach. Those dimensions that we utilize are the following: the market climate, buy and sell UFOs, and market volatility. We combine these three to get these statistical elements to help us maintain an objective and realistic approach when we're trading, investing, or hedging. All right, so let's go ahead and through all three of these through these five markets that we have here on the right side. The first one that we're looking at here is the S&P 500. Of course, the S&P 500 took quite the together with most of the markets, took quite the steep pullback down. We are looking at a confirmed down climate 3 days out of typically three. We are looking at buy and sell UFOs, the unfilled orders, the proprietary and patented technology that we utilize at the following locations here, which is at 4062 and 4153.25, the origin of that move. And then, of course, down here at 39.31.5 to 38.43.25 is the nearest buy UFO. When the market was dropping, I was kind of expecting to see at least a touch on some of these on this UFO here, but we did not get that. We have since then bounced from that round even number, 4,000, dipped a little bit below, but have bounced significantly from it. As you see here, we had a low of 39.61, but ultimately the close was right around that 4,000 area. 39.87.5 was the close of yesterday, 3.5% slide down. As of right now, the S&P 500, as we said, is in a confirmed down climate. So we do have some support nearby, a UFO that we could rely on. However, it's already been touched once on the way up, hasn't been tested since then. So we're going to see how things play out. But as of right now, we are looking at a reconfirmed down climate. It did pause on this pop here, but has reconfirmed itself after the selling off started, which was essentially really started on Thursday and then followed into Friday and then Monday as well. Right now, we are a little green, about 1% up for the day before the market opens. So we'll see how that plays out in the remainder of the session. According to the VIX, we are extremely volatile, 33.47%, 84 points expected for the move for today. So we'll see how that plays out. Next, now, if you're looking to educate yourself, of course, we offer the main asset classes here, the future stocks and Forex, of course, with the options and cryptocurrency courses being in development. But we also offer something that most places kind of miss out on or don't really focus as much on, which is back testing, trading plans, and trading psychology. Without having the knowledge of these three is kind of considered like general knowledge. This is specialized knowledge, in my opinion, how to properly utilize everything that's shown here. So check those out at the following link here. Any one of those courses comes with a 3-month complimentary access to auto UFOs and auto climate. And of course, all of these links and more you can definitely check out here at the following link down below, which is tradewithufos.com/Bojan, right there. If you have any questions or any comments, please feel free to reach out to me directly as well. I'm open to any questions that you may have when it comes to trading the markets here. All right, so next one that we have here is crude oil. It is down. It is confirmed, recently confirmed, the first one out of typically six. Of course, crude oil also experienced a similar drop yesterday, 6% down. Of course, it is extremely exaggerated because of the macroeconomic and geopolitical situation that crude oil is extremely volatile to, which is the Russian invasion to Ukraine. As of right now, though, as I said, we are looking at a confirmed down climate. We do have overlapping UFOs at 106.45 to 111.37, with another one at 108.68 to 115.54. So again, this is overlapping UFOs. The reason why we know they're overlapping is because their numbers are highlighted in their proper color. As you see, this bright red UFO has not been tested. The burgundy colored one has been tested and has experienced a drop from there. According to the OVX, we're looking at 57.9% volatility. The nearest buy UFO is still down, the one down below here at 80.47 to 77.83. Okay, so according to the OVX, 57.9%. Again, not unexpected when it comes to crude oil lately, although it's calmed down a little bit, if I'm being honest, compared to some of the moves that we saw early in March. Of course, those were, kind of the definite panic moves. We've seen some consolidation, but interestingly enough, it looks like this area around this 95 did hold. So around, if we were just to pop horizontal, around this area here, it looks like it did hold. And now it looks like we are making some newer lows, newer higher lows that kind of give this a trajectory to go upward still. But we're going to see how that plays out. Given the fact that we're now in a confirmed down climate, that may change. Now, if you need the auto UFOs alone, we do have them available for TradingView, TradeStation, MetaTrader, and stay tuned for some more exciting news that is coming out soon. So you can subscribe to our newsletter and get notified when that does happen. But you can subscribe to any of the apps using this link here. Monthly or yearly memberships are available for our apps. And of course, definitely not least of the pack would be the fact that our very own platform, Top, the Predictive Options Planner, is also available with the Auto UFO. So definitely check that out at that link up there, or of course, the link down below. Right, now looking at gold next. Gold also in a down climate. Interestingly enough, it did not cancel out the climate on the big pop here. But we do have, it's down, going down for 15 days out of typically 6, so extremely overextended. But given that the rest of the market is also pulling back, this is not unusual to keep going. 1962.7 to 2003 is the nearest sell UFO. Buy UFO down below at 1850.8, 1788.5, with another one right below it as well. GVZ is at 20.49% volatility, testing out these lows right here around the 1850s, 1860s. And of course, the daily expected move 23.98 dollars. Right now, gold, it has gone past the half point from the initial pop since the early year. We're going to see where this is going to be heading. Call me crazy, but this almost kind of reminds of the Bitcoin chart that we're going to go over next. But that's just me kind of noticing similar patterns. Even though this isn't the all-time high of gold, this is the high where we had a retest and a more than 50% drop down below. Now, if you need coaching or support, we do have daily live trading sessions that are available with all time zones. But of course, we also have something called the All Asset Advanced Coaching. This is where you can set up one-on-one sessions with any one of the instructors here, myself included. You can go to this link also to set up the appointments as well. And of course, this may help you avoid some bad habits that you may not know you even have. And in my opinion, the first step into improving on something is acknowledging that you do need help. So that is at least the case in my experience. All right. Next one is the dollar index. The Dixie is currently in an up climate. It is confirmed. It is the third one out of typically 5. No nearby sell UFOs. However, we do have a buy UFO down here at 100.675 to 98.810. Dollar strength seems to be holding above the 100 area. Based on EVZ, we're looking at 11.19% volatility. The daily expected move of 0.73 is also, um, I don't think it has occurred just yet, but we typically do see it fill every day. Dollar strength has been, slowly but surely climbing since the beginning of the year, and even from before that. But since the beginning of the year is where we noticed this, move from in the 90s all the way up to the 103, 104s. So it's given how the situation is in the world, this is not unexpected dollar to see dollar strength. Of course, if you don't trade the dollar index itself, it is important to understand what the dollar does for all the other forex pairs out there. Now, if you don't want to read this overview, it is available in broadcast daily, Monday through Friday, by myself and my colleague Becky. We broadcast it through YouTube, Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitch, just about anywhere you could see a live broadcast. You can use this link here to go to our YouTube channel. I'd appreciate it if you can like and subscribe to it. And of course, you could catch up with some missed commentaries. All right, guys, continuing on from here. So, Bitcoin currently in a down climate. It is confirmed. It's been, let's actually open up Bitcoin. Bitcoin had a substantial drop yesterday. A new UFO has formed at 36,445 to 35,525. The nearest buy UFO is down here at 27,782 to 22,910. According to BVN, we're back again into 78% volatility. And yeah, so Bitcoin had quite the, you know, drop in the past couple of days, dropping 15% in one day here. Last but not least, if you want to be a top trader, top stands for the Predictive Options Planner. You can learn more, subscribe through this link here. Top is a broker agnostic platform that can be used to trade all assets with, and you can plug in different brokers for different instruments. Last but not least is the news for today. CPI in China, uh, Harmonized Index of Consumer Prices, Lagarde's speech in Europe, CPI in the US as well, GDP in Great Britain, and then Michigan consumer sentiment. Looks like a holiday in India, and then retail sales in China on Sunday. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope to catch you next time. Take care. Bye bye.